The bigger brother to the Galaxy S6 Edge is here, and it brings back the curves and the sleek metal and glass layout that much improved over the previous plastic design, both in functionality and in aesthetic. Hey, what's going on guys, Luis here, and this is my review of the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge Plus. There's no denying that the Galaxy S6 Edge Plus is one good looking piece of hardware. Out of the box, it's wrapped in aluminum over the sides and carries out a glass back that is both a fingerprint magnet and a very slippery surface. Fortunately, SlickWraps has a Hero Skin series that solves that problem and feels solid in the hand, not to mention that it looks amazing. The S6 Edge Plus is thin, lightweight, and surprisingly easy to handle despite having a massive 5.7-inch display. And it finally feels like the Edge part of the name really starts to make sense. This is a great looking Quad HD screen that is bright and vivid even in direct sunlight. The sides of the screen are also slightly slanted and make the display really stand out from the competition, which also intuitively offer a multitasking feature that really takes the whole concept over the edge. And the cameras on the GS6 Edge Plus are nothing short of fantastic. The front-facing 5 megapixel camera takes excellent white pictures and are good enough for the occasional selfie or group shot. The main camera boasts a packed 16 megapixel sensor that takes really impressive shots. Exposure is pretty well distributed, colors and contrast are a little bit overdone, but sharpness is definitely not on par with the rest of the performance. It's undoubtedly the biggest issue here, but there's no doubt that it's almost hard to believe that these photos are coming from a phone the size of my hand. It can also record video at 4K that is more than enough for every situation and looks pretty good. And TouchWiz is definitely once again back in the Edge Plus and runs on the latest version of Android 5.0 Lollipop. There are definitely a lot of things that still need to be improved in this area, but for the most part, it's safe to say that Samsung's skin has definitely come a long way since it first came out. This is a fast phone in every single aspect, thanks to its octa-core processor and 4 gigs of RAM, which can handle most of the load that TouchWiz brings with it. Don't get me wrong, you'll find very minimal bloatware and decent fluidity, but it still looks really cartoonish and childish in a way, with inconsistent icons and tacky sounds across the board. The bottom line here is that the Samsung Galaxy Note Edge Plus may be a mouthful to say, but it's a pleasure to use. I found that its battery life is also much improved over the original S6 Edge with over 5.5 hours of on-screen time thanks to its much larger body. Yes, it's a massive phone and it doesn't have an S Pen like its counterpart the Note 5, but everything else about it, especially the curved edges, really makes you forget about its little flaws in a second. And so that wraps up my review of the Galaxy S6 Edge Plus. In my opinion, the king Android phablet right now. If you want to stay tuned for more reviews, definitely subscribe to the channel and follow me on Twitter for the latest updates. And as always, I'll catch you guys on the next one.